Hello, my people. Yeah, a very special greeting to you. You see, this video I want to show you will help you to be a very sound network administrator on a local area network. Most of us spend a whole lot of money to hire computer experts to configure local area network. Either you want to hire or you're already into computer networking, but there are some things that get you confused, like assigning topology, IP addresses, work group. With this video, I bet you are going to learn it. It's going to be in less than 1 hour. You will be a very certified network administrator. You know how to assign your network, know how to assign IP addresses to all computers. So sit back, relax, and watch this video because it's fully loaded for the information you need to work with. So I'm going to play it for you. All right, while it plays, I'll be also explaining what I've actually done in this video. It will help you. Trust me, it will help you. This is the video you need. Okay, let's start from here. This is the file,
and the network icon, so you need to know more
and we
about
have to
these
increase the
icons.
volume for
But
you.
if you don't have these two icons, don't worry, just
The
right
volume I
click
think is already
anywhere
high.
here, right click, and then
So
you
already
take personalize,
you
then go to
mind the version of
the
Windows
desktop.
that we're using here. I'm taking
See where the
this
icons are, so you need to
closer so that
select
I can pick the volume.
to bring them back. If you remove
Right.
them,
I'm
you
trying to
go
bring
back.
out my computer icon. So
If you
if
don't
your
have
computer doesn't
them,
have the my computer icon
then
on
they're out of
desktop, that's the way to bring
useless.
it out.
So you go back and then take the same personalize and
And
then
also have to bring out the network icon. That's another icon that's very important. My
save
computer
this,
and network icon. The two
and
icons are
then
very
bring
important to
it
be on your
down, and
desktop.
here you go. See, they're
Now they're
back now.
activated. Look at
So
them.
one thing that is important is understanding the work group of your computer. Okay, on the first day you right click here, right click the button,
So right
and
click,
then if you don't take this, just
don't
go
take
straight to
open, go
display.
straight to
This is where you
properties.
go. If you take this, you make a mistake, right? So many people get some mistakes. When you take here, you make some mistakes, so just come straight here, and then you click here. Then as you click,
All right,
you see
so
there's
you are now in
already a work group
properties.
here.
Watch that the work
There's a
group
work
there
group
already
here.
called
You
STNT.
have
You're not going to
the
use this same
description of
work
the
group. This is
computer,
my
the
own work
computer
group
full
because
name,
this is a peer-to-peer network.
full name and
When
computer
computers
name
come on
here.
network
But if you
without
make a
any control,
change
not a
based on
client
the
server, this
work
is a
group you're using,
peer-to-peer. So
remember
we're
that
going to
all the
use a
computers
work
on the
group.
network should share the same work group
So you're
there
free to
too.
choose a work group
Your work
name.
group should be the same.
And
The
whatever you choose
package,
as a
your work
work
group
group
should be the
name will
same.
be the same in
So it's
all the
very important.
computers. All
If you make
computers
any
will share the
mistake in the
same work
spelling,
group
they will
name.
not communicate.
So if
Then
you're
you
using
behind
Polaris
different
Bank
computer names
for the
or remember
bankers,
here.
you can
So to
share is
change
the
this work
same.
group,
If you're using
just take the mouse and
NMPC, is the
change.
same.
And oftentimes,
So
if you don't
it
maximize
must be
okay,
one
if you have it short, you
work
might
group
not really
name.
see it. So you have
But
to
the computer
maximize it
names will be
so you
different.
can get it full and then learn more about that.
So go to
Okay.
settings.
Well, for some of you might begin to wonder, can my system run on network? Here is where you get the system, your processor type, and every other operating system information
And
you
from this
need.
place too, you
But
can
it's not
also
actually
check your
what we're doing
system
now, so
configuration,
it's not necessary for this
processor
video.
speed,
So you
RAM
come down
speed.
here. This is where
That
you need
was
to
when you
click
use
here,
Windows
and
Vista
then you just hit it.
and Windows 7.
Then you can
Still the
see that
same
there are
thing.
tabs
Nothing has
1,
changed.
2, 3, 4, 5 with different names. But what I'm actually looking for is computer name. That's the one I'm looking for. So, but by default, that's what you have. In case you are out of here, you can always come back here. But by
So
default,
you
this is
can
what
try
you
to
need.
give your computer a
See, we
description.
have the computer description, which
You
is
see, that
this.
description
Same
is
thing.
what is going to
It's
be known on
nothing
the
is here.
network.
We can change it
Let
by
me
typing
say
whatever you want here. Look at
John.
this work group
There may
here.
be two
See
Johns in
this.
the same
You see
industry,
this
in the same
extent here.
organization.
This work group.
One in
Right. See
ICT
this
and one in
computer name.
account.
Look at it here too.
All right.
The same thing you get in here.
So like this
So
one here says
exactly
secretary.
what I mean. And to make a change
So
in
it's
this, then you
presumed
just
that
click on
secretary will be one
change.
in organization.
All of them. Just change.
Oh.
And then here you go.
So
You
from
can
the
leave it here. I'm
change,
just trying to show you something.
you
That's why
can
I'm dragging
change the
this. This is
computer
the easy way
name
to drag it. And you cannot work on
and
the two at the
change the
same time
work
before,
group
but
name.
you get some this beep sound. So leave it here.
Watch out very
And then
well.
you can change this secretary. I see which is a computer full name. So just type a new
So the
name.
secretary is the
Like
same thing as
you
what we
can
already
call it
have because the
com1.
system is already
All
on
right,
network.
but please
Perhaps you
don't
can
give a
change
space.
like
Don't give a
COM1,
space. This space here will affect.
COM2,
If you put any
Lab
space here,
1,
this
PC1,
space
System
here will
1,
affect
kinda.
your network. It's not going to work. So delete it and jam the names together. So NetBIOS
And
name must be
NetBIOS name
set.
requires that the
Such
name
things.
should be
And
written together.
if I
So there
try
shouldn't
using
be any
this
space
space now, if I click
between the
OK, I'm
COM
going to get
and 1.
a
It
message
will
like
report
a
error
connection
that it
as
doesn't allow the
the
space,
computer
white
name doesn't
characters.
accept white
So
characters or such
1
things
and
like this
COM will
underscore.
be written
You see them
together.
here.
Just
So
watch
you
out.
get this message. You're getting this message because you've wrongly typed in some things. Look at them all these things are coming up. So just okay it. Please, you can bring this back by backspacing or deleting and type it again. I can call it system 1, I can call it PC1. That's what matters now. Sorry about that. So we can call it PC1. You come back again. It's okay.
Like I said,
And
any name you
if
choose
you
to
want to
call it, you're
confirm
free.
something, this computer name
Either
here,
you call it
this name is
PC1,
also known as a NetBIOS name. You
COM1,
can find out
COM2,
that
Lab
when you
1,
click
Lab
on more.
2,
This is more here.
and then use the
You
computer
see that
description
it's giving you that
to give to the person who
NetBIOS
is
name
using
is
it. Let's say
equals to
Lab
this, equals to
1
whatever you send
is
here.
Peter,
It's
Lab
to
3
replicate
is Kunle,
into.
kinda,
Alright, change provided
right?
DNS. Just leave this for now and move on to what you have. So
So you
cancel
can't
it.
change the NetBIOS
Okay,
name from
if you
here.
also type a new name here, which you might not also really do, you might also need to do this here. Because whatever you're typing here is you cannot take effect here.
In the first place, no need of going to
And
more.
again, we now talk about the work group. All right, this work group
Now,
is just
confirm that the
like a
work
family
group is the
name
same
that's
spelling.
bringing the computers together. So they have to
If you
communicate.
use
You don't have
a
to
work
add
group name in
STT
Lab
here. It
1,
must be the same
let
name
me
for
say
all other
the work
computers
group
on the
name is
network to
NMPC.
work. So
Then
if
you
you try
use another
again here,
system like
so you,
NMPCL.
I hope you understand what I'm
They're no
saying.
longer in the
Whatever
same work
your
group.
work group
Work group is like a
you will
family
choose.
name.
If you're working for a
Alright?
campus, you can
It
type
must be the
a
same.
name like Unisic. All right. You can also type a name like
Like a university can use such name like
what do you call
UNISEC,
it again? You can say
Unilag.
Shell, or perhaps you can just use organizational name and form it like STNT. Oftentimes I don't like using STNT. I use Scrutinet. All right. So it's a good one. It's a good one. But for now,
Please,
I'm
you
giving
are
you the
not
work
member
group
of any domain. So you're not going
STNT.
to domain. You
And
must
any
concentrate
change you
on
make
work
here,
group. So
remember,
all the time we
whatever
are
you do
dealing
here,
here is just to
whatever you
assign
do
the
here.
PC name
So
and
you
the
have to
work
say,
group
okay,
name. I'm taking
but
time to
let me
explain
explain a
it
bit about this
in a
domain.
way
This
that you
is
will understand
different.
it.
This is different. No, we use this work group on peer-to-peer network. And this domain, we use it when you use a DNS server.
You can only use the
Okay,
domain
if
when
you're
you have a
using a
server.
client server
If
network.
there is a server
We don't
that
have a
has been
client server
configured with
network
Active
here
Directories
for this
displayed and
very lecture.
configured,
What we're dealing with is
that's
where you
when you
can easily
can
connect them.
assign a
Client server
domain
network, we want to deal
and the
more
name of the
about
domain. Let's say
about
whatever the
this.
domain is
So
called.
if you come
That's
here
what we
and
are going
type
to assign there.
STNT mistakenly,
Maybe I might
if you click
use
OK, so see that the
stnt.com,
Active Directory of the domain, look at
And
that.
for you to assign a
The Active
domain,
Directory of the
the
domain
computer must
is
be
not
readily
found.
connected on the network with the server actively
It's
ready.
an issue.
But in
And what I'm going to do
peer-to-peer,
here
you
is
don't
number
need it
one,
to
you don't
even be on
have
the
a
network in the
DNS
first
server
place.
set up already.
Okay.
Okay. You don't have, it's and it doesn't look at this. I want to show you this. The domain name STNT might not be a NetBIOS domain name, and just read on and see what it's saying there. So you don't have any NetBIOS server right now. You don't have any DNS server rather set up anywhere. And even if you have the DNS server set up and you must answer, this system must be at the same name with the DNS, and the DNS server must be ready. And most DNS servers will sound as things like, let's
So
say,
like I'm explaining, the
school.net.
DNS server must be
Okay,
actively ready.
school.net dot
And some domain names must go as
DNS,
something
for example,
.com,
and all of them are
.dns,
going to hear the same. So you just
.org,
enter this and
.any
click OK.
extension.
All right. If you
All
click
right.
OK,
So
finally it
those
started
things must be
bringing.
ready.
So you don't have
And
the
for
server
this
on for now. So
PC to
forget about it.
connect to a
You can
member
go
of,
straight to
that server
work
must
group.
be readily
So
configured,
this one we
connected
can
to
do
network
once you're okay
before
here.
you do
Get this
that.
information. And remember the
So
next
this is a
system, the
peer-to-peer.
names will be
It
changing.
doesn't require
We
any
have
server.
to 10 systems. The
All
next one will be
computers
system
will
2,
share their
the other one will be
resources
3,
based
the other
on
one will be
permission
4,
assigned. We will get into that in the
Okay,
course
go
of the
talk to
lecture,
the, let's say you have
either
like
in this
50,
video or in other
let's say
videos that are
20.
coming.
All right,
But
let's
if
say
you take your
20
time and
seconds.
follow these
Okay, for you.
videos, you're going to
Get
get all the
exactly what you
steps
want.
you
So we'll
need.
start
You're
with
going to
this
see
one.
how these things
And when
work.
I'm done,
There's no big deal
just
in
hit
it.
this
So when you are done, you
very
click OK.
important. So you hit it here and go out. Look at what you get.
And the
See,
computer will
you
require that
must.
you
Okay, it didn't say
restart.
you will or
You know,
have to.
every changes
So
you
you
make in
must. So
network
it's necessary. Network.
requires that you
Everything you
restart
do
for it to be
requires you to
active.
restart the system for those things to take effect. So yeah, say you must. Actually, you have to. Right? It's very important. But before restarting, save all open files. For now, I'm not restarting, but let me just click OK. Okay, but if I've
And
changed
now
the
you
workgroup,
see
let me show you
that it's
something.
already written
Let me show
there.
you
The
something again.
changes will
Let's
take
go back
effect
here.
after
Okay.
you restart.
Now, if I've changed, you see that I
And
can
then the work
change it
group now has been
until
dishighlighted.
I
You can't
restart this machine.
reassign it
If I
until
change
you
the workgroup,
restart the
it have
system.
asked me, welcome to
There's nothing you can do
network.
again
I've
until
done
you
it.
restart the
Look
machine
at this
because you've
here.
already
Okay,
clicked
so
OK.
let's see changes will take
So at
effect
this
after
point,
you restart.